Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official Love and Quarantine put on by Good Vibes Only, sponsored by Courvoisier. I go by the name of CJ the Gifted, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the show. So, if I could please just have everybody who's tapped in right now, just drop down where you tuning in from, where you tapped in from. If you from wherever you from, man, just drop your area codes, drop your cities. What's up? What's up? We getting ready to get started. We have some technical issues getting started, but sometimes it happens. It happens, but it's all good. It's all good. Shout out to everybody who came through in the clutch tonight. All of our participants that will be tapped in with us tonight during Love and Quarantine, right here on Good Vibes Only. And also take a second real quick before we get started and just repost. Tell them like, yo, we live. We live. We finna go live. Tell your homeboys, homegirls to tap in with us. Tap in with us at GVO Nation. At GVO Nation. That's on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Shout out to YouTube if you're watching from YouTube as well. Last show, I gave everybody an option to choose a number. To choose a number 1 through 100. So we're gonna do the same thing today as far as our participants getting ready to come up to the screen. If you can just pick a number 1 through 100, I'm picking a number just so we can randomly select somebody to get started with today. 1 through 100. 1 through 100. For everybody else in the comments, man, just tap in with us. Let us know where you tapping in from. And as they get ready to do that, let me go ahead and shout out our sponsor one more time. Shout out to Courvoisier. Courvoisier. If you need yourself a nice drink, man, go ahead and head over to the liquor store before they close down. Head to Myers, Walmart, wherever you need to go. You might want to grab you a bottle. Loosen up for the night. Loosen up for the night. Eli, you spot on, my brother. You are spot on with your number. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get the show started with our first guest of the night. Now, the purpose of Love and Quarantine is really for me to, introduce my friends to some of your friends, and some of your friends to theirs. So without further ado, I would like to bring my brother Eli to the stage. Eli, what's going on, Doc? Talk to me. Eli, are you there, my brother? If y'all can hear Eli, say, we can hear Eli, but we can't hear you. Just let us know what's going on right now. I'm not sure what's happening with technology, but we're finna get this squared away. If Eli is good, everybody in the back room, give me a thumbs up or something. Okay, Eli is good. Eli, can you hear me? I guess not. So we just gonna keep going. Ben, bro. Ben, we gonna bring you up. What's going on, Doc? Talk to me.
What up, brother?
What's going on?
Yo, y'all got me dying out here.
Hey man, technology is crazy, man. Technology is crazy, but we working through. What you drinking on in that wine glass, man?
This is a little peach something farm fresh.
Okay,
I went crazy.
Those cuss words.
12%.
Those cuss words right now. Shout out to Courvoisier. Shout out to Courvoisier.
Oh, I mean, I'm sipping on some Pete's Courvoisier limited edition.
That'll work. That'll work. So let the people know who you are, man. How old are you? Where you tapping in from?
I'm Benjamin Baker, Ben Baker, 26, from Flint, Michigan.
Okay, shout out to Flint one time. Shout out to Flint. So let's jump right into it, man. As far as the relationship goes, what exactly are you looking for on that behalf?
Well, she got to be bad.
Okay.
She can be a little bougie. I like them a little bougie. I like loyalty. You know what I mean? She definitely could be, a little loyal.
Mm-hmm.
And she got to be cool, bro. Like, I need every girl I've ever dated has been cool, like almost too cool for me, and that's how I like it.
Okay. So, what do you do for a living?
I DJ.
You a DJ?
Oh yes. What's up, dog?
Most def. Shout out to all the DJs out there tapping in. So as far as I guess a career field, with you being a DJ, is it a particular field that you would prefer your woman to be in, or does that not really matter as long as she cool?
Yeah, no, not really. As long as she's cool,
Okay.
it helps. It helps when they're in the same like I guess business. I always say like industry. If they're
Mm-hmm.
industry, because if they're not industry, usually like you're a DJ. When we're working, everybody else is playing, and then
Right.
when we're, you know what I mean, and then like when we're not working, that's when we like to play or we like to chill or whatever. And most people, they're at work. So I've dated a lot of girls who have traditional jobs, and our schedules are exact opposites.
Most
That
deaf.
always makes a kind of a weird thing. But if they're cool, you can usually work it out. So
Most deaf. Most deaf. So
yeah,
what are some of your biggest turnoffs when it comes to women?
oof, turn offs. Um, this might sound like, because I've dated girls who smoke, and usually they stop smoking though, because that's basically it. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I hate smoking. Now,
Okay.
cigarettes. Let's.
I was
I
gonna
hate
say
smoking.
you got to be specific when it comes to smoking. Some people they don't really
Uh,
shun up on weed, but cigarettes is
yeah.
definitely
No. We for sure. That's okay. You know what I mean? But no. Definitely no smoking. Um, that's I would say that's probably my only like boom done.
okay.
I'm a super happy go lucky person, so
Most
I
deaf.
don't really deal with depressed people too much, but I get it. If you're depressed, we can make something happen.
Okay. Most deaf. Most deaf. So what would you say is your best characteristic as being an individual? What would you say is the best quality of who you are?
Um, huh, my best quality, probably. I would say just like my personality in general. I guess that could be broken down into a bunch of different qualities, but like I feel like I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty fun. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I don't trip. I kind of live by this. I always say rollick, which means to live in a stress-free, swaggerly manner, and that's how I try to live. Like I don't stress nothing. I don't worry really about too much stuff. So like I'm pretty easy going when it comes to like a relationship. I don't trip. So
Most deaf. Most deaf. Most deaf.
mhm.
All right, so I got a list of questions, man. We're gonna get a little bit deeper. We're gonna get a little bit deeper. Not too deep, not too deep, but go ahead
Yeah,
and pick a number for me, 1 through 64.
1 through 64.
1 through 64.
Uh, 32.
32. Number 32 is what would be a perfect day or date for you?
Uh, like I get to choose the date, or like if a girl wants to take me on a date, because that might be different.
Would you let a woman take you on a date? I know a lot of guys feel kind of funny about that.
If she asks, I guess. Yeah. See,
Would you make her pay? We going off on a side tangent. Would you make her pay for the date if she asks you on it? Or you like, man, I'm a
ooh, that's rough. That's rough. See, if that's one of my things though, I refuse to let a girl pay. And like I've had
okay.
some like real independent chicks who I've dated, and they
Yeah.
want to pay and da 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 da. And like that's the argument. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I feel some type of way. So, but you can decide the thing, and I'll still pay or whatever
Most
you.
deaf. Most deaf. So
And we
if
can
you was
fight
putting
over it.
together the perfect date though, if you was putting the perfect date for you
Shit.
and this girl or you and this woman rather, we old enough to call them women
Yeah,
now, man.
women.
What would be the perfect date that you would put together? Like what would you
um,
consider to be like, yeah, I'm really finna do my thing with this
Yeah, so to me, at least for me personally, and I feel like I get a girl who's kind of the same way, right? Um, I would like to go out, go see something dope. You know what I mean? I'm the type who like, again, like you're a DJ, I'm a DJ. We work a lot, so if I'm gonna do a date, it's gonna be not just like, yo, we're just gonna go and have dinner. Like I want to do, it's gonna be a day,
one?
So
Okay.
I'm probably gonna go. I like to see art and stuff, so I probably not like a traditional museum. I'll say like the
Hmm.
last date I went on, we went to a car show. We left the car show, went to eat at what's it called, Adiamos.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then
Okay.
we left that, and then we went out to a couple of clubs. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And we just club hopped. So the best date would be, we go to some dope, maybe not a car show, some type of sweet art exhibit, something like that, something that'd be real cool. Out of town preferably, and then we hit some really nice restaurant. I like to go to cool restaurants. I don't like to You know, I don't do like the popular steakhouse. I'm definitely not going to Ruth's, Chris, boycott. And then we go to some dope clubs. I like to dance, so if she can dance, let's do it. Let's go.
So if she's not into going out in the nightlife, is that a deal breaker for you?
Ooh, yeah. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Because even if I'm not DJing,
You still want to go and be in that scene.
let's go have a fun. No, I mean yes, yeah. I mean we don't have to go get fucked up. I'm not. I don't really like to go get super drunk and whatnot, but I love to dance. So
Must
I
do.
mean I've broken up with girls who can't dance. If you don't have rhythm, that's what I should have said. What's my number one thing? You gotta
Not
be
have a
able
real
to dance, boy.
for
You
sure.
can't
So
dance, it's game over.
do you believe you could teach somebody how to dance? Somebody who's never been taught to dance before.
Can you teach rhythm? Can you really teach rhythm?
You got a point. You got a point. You got to.
Because I can teach you how to do the move, but if you do it off beat, because I'm dancing on beat, I got
Let's go.
rhythm. You know what I mean? So if I'm and you, it's not gonna work.
Most def. Most def. Hey man, well look, I appreciate you for coming on, man. Hold on, no, don't leave. Don't leave us yet. Don't leave us yet. We might bring you up later on. If you got any other questions, man, for Ben, drop them in the comments. Ben, we appreciate you, brother.
But
We
so
appreciate you, my brother. So moving forward, if you have any questions for anybody that's on the show, feel free to drop them down in the comments. Feel free to drop us down in the. Oh, they said show us your best dance moves. Yo, Ben, we'll come back. We'll come back. We're gonna keep going down the line. We're gonna bring Miss Tori up next. Miss Tori, how you doing today, Miss
Hi.
Tori?
I was like talking to someone. Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So I guess we know your first name is Tori. Tell us a little bit more about yourself. Where you from? How old are you?
I went to school at Clio High School, but I live in Flint now, Burton area kind of. And
Okay.
I went to CMU. I ended up dropping out, but I make clothes now, like for a living.
Okay. Most def.
And all that. So and
Entrepreneur.
yeah.
Most def. So how did you get into fashion design?
I won best dressed and like best style in high school, and then after that, I kind of just started being known for how I dressed. So when I
Okay.
went to school, they taught me how to sew and all that, but I wasn't really feeling the program, so I had left.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how I learned how to sew and everything. So now I kind of just go on YouTube and do my little thing.
Most def. Is your age a secret? We keeping the age a secret today?
23.
Say that again.
23.
23. Okay. Most def. So I guess what are you looking for in a relationship?
Consistency. That's the biggest thing. Consistency.
Okay. What's your biggest turnoff?
When you lie, but I know the truth.
So how do you figure you know the truth? Are you assuming this truth or is
I'm
it?
a lurker.
Say that again.
I'm a lurker.
A lurker.
I find things out very
So would you classify yourself as having trust issues then? Would that being the case?
not anymore. Like I definitely like with my first love or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, there was definitely a lot of trust issues that I had to get over. But now I'm kind of I kind of go with the flow of things until we set boundaries and
Okay.
like that.
Okay. So how long ago was your last relationship?
I haven't been in a real like official relationship in forever. Like, I talked to people, but I think the last one was 2018. Yeah.
Okay.
That's when it ended, but yeah.
And you are looking right now, or you just having fun, living your best life?
I'm like a person who likes to be alone a lot.
Okay.
So when I bring people like into my space, it's sometimes hard for me to like compromise like what to give up and what to keep. So that's my biggest problem. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking, but a lot of people have the wrong intentions. So
Okay. So do you have a preference in what your man does as far as like a job title, not job title, but I guess what he does for a living with you being a fashion designer? Like, do you have a preference that he's doing something creative as well, or?
Yeah, so I don't mind the guy who works a 9 to 5, but yeah, I have to have someone who's going to either be an entrepreneur or makes his own type of money. So
Okay.
yeah.
Most def. What is the craziest type of job title you would accept?
Like in terms of creative or
Not just it's just overall. Like if a guy was like, I'm a janitor for the morgue down the street. Like, would you would you be cool with my man's doing that for a living?
No, because I'm kind of spiritual, so I feel like if you're around dead people, like you're gonna bring that into my space. Like yeah, so I probably would say like the craziest would be, I don't know, like there's not really one that I can think of off the top of my head. Like they just have a job that's kind of weird, like whatever. But I mean, at least you're making money. At least you're not sitting somewhere.
Right. Most def. So what would you say outside of the unless it is the creativity, what is your best feature with being Miss Tori?
I make people feel at home, if that makes sense.
You're homely.
I mean, doesn't homely mean ugly?
Homely does that mean ugly? Can you drop down in the comments? Does homely means ugly? I didn't.
I feel like okay.
You're a homebody. You're a home. Well, not necessarily a home. You're just nurturing. You nurturing. That's what it is, right?
I feel like people like can come to me and talk to me. Like I like to listen to stuff. I like to give insight, advice, stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay.
I make people feel comfortable like very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most
I get too deep. Should I be like more? I feel like I'm getting real deep.
No, you good. You good because it's somebody that's gonna feel it and they gonna be in your DMs later on. I'm just saying. So, are you a deep person though? Don't be deep if you ain't really deep for real. Would you consider yourself?
I'm not like deep like so where I'm talking about deep things every conversation that I have, but I do like to talk some real shit sometimes.
Okay.
I feel like being surface and not having really any substance is just it's not gonna make it.
Okay. So what is the ultimate no? Like if you was talking to a guy the first few days, if anything was to happen particularly, what would be something that you'd be like, no, I'm good. You stop returning the texts, you stop returning the calls.
I hate when a dude is needy. Or like, no. When a guy doesn't have a car, that's what it is. When a guy doesn't have a car, it's over. It's over. It's completely done. Like there's no compromise, nothing.
What's up with this car stuff? Somebody on the show last week was saying that.
Really? Yeah, no, because I had a situation where I was dating a guy and his car was in the shop and he just was so needy. Like I feel like if I'm coming to get you and things like that, you shouldn't be telling me last minute that you need to stop here. Like, no, I'm not doing
it. He needed to get himself prepared for. Never mind. Look, I got some questions 1 through 64. Go ahead and select one of these questions for me.
45.
Number 45. To help pay. Well, you just said you don't like really needy people. Would you get a second job to help your significant other pay for the essentials? Like if
does he not have a job because he's just
well, let's say something happened, with his job, and he needs some help with keeping up with the bills and whatnot. With being in a serious relationship with this individual, would you help pick up the slack with what's going on financially?
Yeah, like if we've been dating for years or like a couple years, or if we even live together, like yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. But you can't if you're just talking to somebody and then he just happens to lose a job like the 6th month you guys are dating. No, because I feel like if you start to do that, they're going to start relying on you and then they're going to start using you. So if you're serious, yeah, I definitely would.
Most def. Go ahead and throw out another number for me right quick.
Another number?
3.
All
right, let's see. Question number 3 is, what should a healthy relationship provide for the people that's involved?
Honesty, loyalty, and communication.
Okay. What does communication look like to you? Like I know some people at all seconds of the day expect their significant other to be tapping in with them, letting them know I got this going on. All right, I just left here. I'm finna do it. What does communication look like to you?
So we don't have to text all day every day, but just let me know like I'm gonna be busy doing this, so I probably won't talk to you for a few hours or like the rest of the day until I get home. Like that's all you gotta say. You can't just go ghost the whole day and I'm just sitting here like, what are you doing? And but I see you on like social media. You know what I'm saying? Like
okay,
yeah.
You can't text back, but you can make that post real quick.
Right, like, and I'ma like you just to let you know that I saw it.
For sure. Let me ask you something right quick too. What would you classify the difference in between talking and dating when you first starting to communicate with somebody, first starting to get to know somebody? What is the difference between talking and dating?
So dating is just dating. It's not being in a relationship, correct? That's what you mean?
Well,
'Cause
I'm asking you, what do you
okay.
define dating?
So for dating, it's kind of like going on dates, literally, like going out in going out in public together, stuff like that. But if we're talking, that's like we're just getting to know each other. We're texting, maybe FaceTiming here and there. We're not exclusive. Like we might be hanging out at the crib, but we're not exclusive. Like people do not really know.
Okay.
Talking is more friends, but I feel like people sometimes take talking as like no one else can have you. So
Okay.
it depends on the boundaries that you draw.
Most def. Most def. All right. Well, look, we appreciate you for having coming on the show tonight. Don't leave yet because we just might bring you back towards the end.
Okay.
Fellas, if you out there watching, you want to ask her some questions, put the questions in the comments. Put the questions in the comments. You got any questions for Ben, or you want to just keep things moving?
Oh, I'm gonna think of one, and then I'm
For
gonna write
sure.
in the little thing. Okay.
Most def, most def. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'll take a quick little break. 1 second. Let's work behind the scenes on some stuff. And we'll be back momentarily. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. This is Love in Quarantine, being brought to you by Good Vibes Only, sponsored by Courvoisier. Now, I want to bring my brother up to the screen. Next goes by the name of Eli, my fellow brother. What's going on with you, Doc?
Top of the morning to you, brother. Can you hear me?
Top of the morning, man. We in the middle of the afternoon. Well, it's evening time, dog. Come on, man. So tell the people who don't know who you are,
Morning
who you are.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's morning somewhere. You're right, on the other side of the world. On the other side of the world. Tell the people who you are, where you tapped in from. How old are you?
Eli 27 tapped in, Detroit, Michigan. The dirty DCT alum, OU alum.
What side of the city you from, man?
West side, the best side. Honestly, I didn't even think the east side was still open.
Wow. Okay. If we got anybody from the east side in the comments, man, yeah, I don't want no smoke. We are good vibes here. But we gonna go ahead and jump right into it, brother. Unlock your screen if you're trying to turn yourself horizontal. There you go. So as far as relationships and whatnot, man, what exactly are you looking for if you're looking if you're looking to have fun, just establish that. Let's go ahead and just start with that one first, though, to break the ice.
I guess I'll say this: as we get older, I'm 27. We all are kind of looking for something, but I don't want anybody to be out there rushing for something. Like, definitely get out there, get the experience, and learn what you do and what you don't like, what you are and what you aren't attracted to, your do's and your don'ts. There's some stuff that you don't even know you're not compromisable on yet. So I would definitely say always be looking just to live, and when it come, it come. And when it's here, you will know it's here. Trust me.
So you're not forcing nothing. If y'all got that vibe, y'all got that vibe.
Right.
For sure, for sure. So what are some things that you're not acceptable to? Like what's some things like that? Oh no, that's a no. I ain't rocking with that at all.
I'll say a toxic trait like not communicating and like basically making up your own story in your head and reacting off of it. Like if you paint a picture one way, everything might make sense until you get an answer. Then you're like, oh shit, I never thought about that. Like somebody who jump to conclusions without communication. And I guess no communication or lack of communication or failure to communicate. That's kind of like for me, it's like I'm good. That just leads to so many other problems.
Most def. So what are, I guess we asked what some turn offs, what's some turn ons for you when it comes to a lady?
Well, T-Pain, ooh, that booty. No, I like booties though. No, I guess I'll say smart. I'll say I'll say caring and nurturing. Like that really attracts me.
Okay. What is your best characteristic?
I think I'm pretty funny. And I'm kind of like I guess I'll say a manly man, a 2020 manly man. Like I want to be the provider and the Mr. Fix It. Like, baby, the TV broke. Let me go try first. And then whole time she called the hardware man. She know I'm about to fuck it up more. And I just want to be like that. The old school family you see on TV, the Family Matters, the Good Times, the dad is the provider, Bill Cosby. But with the 2020 spin, if my wife wants to go work, she can. And I love to use this example. The Everybody Hates Chris. You know how she used to. My man got 2 jobs. I want her to be able to flex on people like that. Like, I don't need this. I'm here for fun. So I guess that's my best quality. I'll say is like I'm more of a manly man and kind of I want to be the leader, I guess.
Okay, so somewhat traditional roles, but not necessarily all the way, is what I'm getting from that.
Mm-hmm. Good interpretations you're doing here. I'm talking a lot. You breaking it down to 1 or 2 words.
Most def. So with being traditional to an extent, when it comes to trust, you know, we living in the world of technology now. If your girl was to leave her phone unlocked and walked away, are you gonna go through it to see what's going on in the DMs?
No, sir.
Okay.
No.
Do you think,
man, when you searching, you will find anything and make it something. When you looking for something, you're gonna find something. It can be really nothing, but I just feel like if I feel like I got to go through your phone and do all that, I don't trust you anyway. Why are we even doing this? Be straight.
Most def. So I asked everybody else these questions, man. What are some questions? What are some questions? Pick a number 1 through 64 for me right quick.
Go ahead and bang with the one I had already. 22.
22. What is your favorite childhood memory?
Oh, that's a pretty fucking great question. I think I'll probably say I went to this church in Ypsilanti called Burning Bush. I think I was like maybe. Now I'm from the hood, like the city, Detroit, West Side. At the time, I was living in like Dexter, Linwood area, and we couldn't go outside or anything. So my socialness was only at school. So we went to this vacation Bible school thing, and they had taught us like the scripture and the step and everything. Now to this day, I still remember the step and the scripture, almost the whole scripture, but.
So you gonna do the step then if you don't remember the scripture,
brother? Do the step for that. No, I'm not doing it. It was some real remedial, like for a 10-year-old to learn this step. And the scriptures, Romans 12:1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, present you as a living sacrifice. I can't remember the last part of it, but yeah.
So would you classify yourself as spiritual or religious?
I'll probably say more spiritual. I don't deny religion, but I'm open and honest to hear about other things and let people determine for themselves. I believe wholeheartedly in a relationship with God, and if my relationship with Him leads me to go to a church to explore more, then that's what He told me to do. But I really believe like personal relationships. There's been some times in my life where I wasn't led to give to a church. I was led to give to people around me or give to somebody I just met. And when you know, like your spirit and your vibe will tell you.
Most def. Go ahead and pick another number for me, 1 through 64.
I'm sick. This is the most serious I've ever been, probably with you. But like, ain't no jokes flying. I don't even know why. But I would say, you said 1 through what?
1 through 64.
All right, let's do number 1.
All right, number 1 on this list is, what is one thing you always procrastinate on?
Put myself first.
Putting
Like,
you procrastinate on putting yourself first?
Yeah, like how you called me, I was in the middle of doing something. I'm like, all right, bet I got you. That's 40 minutes from now. Bet I'm in the middle of doing something. I bet I got you. But if it was, all right, Eli, you need to make this mix and finish building this website, I'd be like, all right, well, I need to do this and this and this to help such and such. So I think I put myself last. I procrastinate, take my time to get to me.
So do you think that's I think that'd probably be a strength for a male in a relationship. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I think, in a relationship when it comes to me and another person, but when it comes to me and myself, that's the first relationship I'm in.
Yeah.
I think that for sure answers your question. Like,
most definitely.
Sometimes I gotta look at me first. Now, I would put myself in a lot better, a few more better positions, but hey.
For sure. And then one more question, 1 through 64, right quick.
I need something juicy, something spicy, man. I need to get out this serious answer.
All right, let me go to my other list then. You talking about spicy now? Last week, man, we got there. So what's up? 1 through 64.
All right, 32. That sounds like some freaky shit.
It's elementary, man. What size shoe do you wear?
Man, fuck on.
Yeah, let's do 1 through 15 right quick if you want something like that. 1 through 15.
11. Oh yeah, lucky number 11.
This guy. What, if any, amount of money would you be willing to pay for sex with a stranger?
First off, we gotta Google and see what area we in, because pussy costs different prices in different regions. So if we in Texas or something, I ain't trying to pay Detroit prices. If we in Canada, I ain't trying to pay England prices. So I would definitely have to do my research and see how much it costs in that area. I have never done it yet. It's on my bucket list to hopefully one day be able to do it. But if I find it, get me and the shorty work out, I don't think I'll be doing that. So I do my market research, whatever the market price is, as they say with fish.
Most def. Well, I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. I know you got to get back to some DJing. There's been a whole lot of IG DJing going on. Where can the people find you at for the ones who interested?
All my social media is DJ Uncle with a K, ELI, DJ UNKLEELI. What the hell you doing? You better turn this bitch up.
Most def. Appreciate you for being on the show, Doc. Hold on 1 second. Don't you leave just yet.
You didn't even ask me what I do for a living.
What? I thought I hit you with that when we first came up. What do you do for a living for the people who don't know?
Well, I multi-hat. I wear multi-hats.
Okay. He want to flex right quick. Let's go.
I'm just saying I DJ. I did do taxes before, and I'm starting that back up again. So if you need your taxes prepared next season, holla at me. I will have my company up and running. Good with my hands. I'm a mechanic a little bit. Might a little dabble in that. Know somebody who dad's a mechanic might help him out.
Okay.
And I DJ and I produce and I engineer, sound engineer too. I'm getting into that too.
Most def. So if y'all got any questions as far as what can you benefit from COVID-19, ladies, if you ain't trying to do nothing romantical, this is also the guy you probably want to talk to. He got some tips for you. Appreciate you, Doc. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Love and Quarantine being brought to you by Good Vibes Only, powered by Courvoisier. And we're just going to jump right back into it. Now, I bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, none other than, I'm going to let you introduce yourself. What's your name and where you're from? You muted. Unmute your mic. Yep. You still muted. I tell you what, this is what you do. Go out and come back in. We gonna come back to you. Go out and come back in. So before we continue, we have a quick message from our sponsor. all of my liquor connoisseurs, that's probably one of the recipes you want to try out. Don't trip. If you missed it, we're gonna come back to that. But we're gonna keep the show moving. I have Mr. Josh, man. You ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to come up, man. Are we waiting on Tasha to cycle back around? Josh, you ready, bro? Most deaf. Talk to me, man. Tell the people who you are. What's your name? Where you from?
What's up, you guys? My name is Josh. Can you see me? Okay.
You kind of hit me with the Instagram angle right quick, but just angle the phone up, man. Just angle the phone. There we go.
You see me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So my name is Josh. I'm from the Metro Detroit area. 22. I do a couple different things. I'm a photographer, graphic design, web developer, and just a creator, just in general.
Okay, most def. So romantically, man, what are you looking for?
Someone that I can just connect with.
Okay, what do you consider a connection?
Someone that can help me become a better person.
Okay,
and push me.
Okay. Most def. So what would I guess be a turnoff for you? And anybody who you know right off rip can't push you, can't connect with you.
Can you repeat that?
What is a big turnoff for you when you getting to know somebody, when you're trying to see if you can build that connection with them early on?
I guess you said someone that don't have that drive in them, that don't want to do better in life, that don't want to take that next step in life.
Okay.
Of growing and developing.
When you say that next step, what is ideal for you? I guess, and if you could paint the perfect woman to be paired with you, my brother, what would she look like?
Someone that's I don't want to say things, because I know everybody start life differently and they're gonna have different things, but just someone that is constantly growing.
Okay. Is there any, I guess, career fields or anything that would be a turnoff for you that you like? Nah, I ain't really trying to rock with that. Like, how do you classify? I guess somebody doing better, or however you classify that. That's what I'm trying to understand that part. My bad.
Just someone that's not stagnant, if that make any sense.
Okay. So is it college education necessary?
No, I don't think so.
Can she be an entrepreneur?
She can.
Like starting from the bottom, entrepreneur.
Yep, she can. Everybody got to start somewhere.
For sure. So throw a number out there at me, man. 1 through 64.
22.
Let's see. Question number 22. Deuce. What is your favorite childhood memory of yourself?
Oh, just spending time with my family and friends, just going outside.
That overall experience of spending time with your family.
Mm-hmm.
That's lit. So I guess how many kids do you want with building your family as you continue to grow into your manhood and you begin to grow your family? With family being so important to you, how many kids would you want to have someday, man?
4. 2 boys, 2 girls.
Oh, very specific. What if it happens to where you have all girls? Would you keep trying until you get that boy, or you just gonna cut it off at 4?
Yeah. I'm keep trying. I got to.
Most def. Go ahead and throw another number out there for me.
64.
64. Are you religious or spiritual?
I am.
Which, both? You got a nice blend of both?
I'm religious.
Okay. And then the last question, we're gonna jump straight into this one. What is your last number, 1 through 64?
45.
Number 45. We got to help pay with non-essential purchases. So would you pick up a second job basically to help your significant other pick up the slack if something happened with them in their career field? And you know they got a certain lifestyle that they want to continue to maintain. Would you pick up a second job to help them I guess continue to live the lifestyle that they want to live in the sense of that happening?
Yeah, I would. But it does depends on what they doing.
You talking in between that time?
Mm-hmm.
Most def. Most def. All right. So what would you say your favorite characteristic is about yourself? What's your best characteristic that somebody would like about you if they got to know you a little bit more?
Outgoing, just accepting.
Outgoing and accepting?
Mm-hmm.
Most def. And on that note, let the people know where they can find you at, just in case there's some young lady out there that's willing to slide in them DMs.
So you can follow me on my IG. It is Josh with 3 J's _W.
Josh with 3 J's. Appreciate you, Doc.
Yep. Likewise.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Natasha, if you're ready, can I get a thumbs up from you, please? And just in case you are a liquor connoisseur, I got a recipe for you right quick. Check this out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to our good people over there at Courvoisier. Natasha, how you doing?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So tell the people, I guess, who you are, how old you are, where you from.
My name is Natasha. I'm 25 and I'm from Beecher.
From Beecher, Bucktown. Bucktown. What do you do for a living?
I am an esthetician and I am a teacher assistant.
Okay. Okay. What is, I guess, some interest in you that you would see as one of your favorite characteristics about yourself?
Oh, I'm really kind.
You came on here like you kind, but I feel like if somebody get under your skin, you might hit them with a couple elbows or something.
That's very true.
Word. Most def. So what is, I guess, one of the biggest turnoffs for you when dating?
A liar.
Why do women say a liar? Like how do y'all know if men be lying and not right off rip? I'm talking about when you first get to meet somebody in the first couple of days. Like what is the big turn? Is it still lying? A liar?
Yeah, because dudes be lying about what they do, you know.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dudes,
Question me on something right quick. Let me see if you really know when people be lying. Let me see. Ask me anything in the world.
Okay. When did you cut your hair off?
When did I cut my hair? I cut my hair off yesterday, literally. I couldn't get to the barbershop to get a line up, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and shave it. Am I lying or am I telling the truth?
I don't think that's the truth.
Whatever, man. This woman intuition stuff that y'all got is ridiculous.
No, you didn't look at me like not one time when you said that.
For sure.
For sure.
Okay. So you paying attention to all those signs right off rip. Like eye contact is important. All of that right off rip.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, most definitely. As you should. So what are you looking for in a relationship? I should have asked you that one first before I went into the second question.
Just somebody I could be friends with. For real.
Okay. Looking for somebody I can call. But looking. That's your song right now?
No.
Do you know what song that is?
I think so.
What song is it?
Wait, was it Sierra? No.
Oh, okay. She know her music a little bit. What is something that you look for in a guy right off rip that be like, okay, and you get to talking to your friends, might talk to your mama about him, you know?
If he's tall.
If he's tall, what is considered tall to you?
I'm 5'5", so like 6 foot. and above.
See, tall to you should just be anybody taller than who you are since you 5'5".
But it's not.
For sure. For sure. For sure. I got a list of questions right here. 1 through 64. Can you please select one of these numbers for me?
Let's do 8.
Question number 8. Question number 8. When is the last time you cried?
Earlier.
Do you mind sharing with the people? Share with me. You talking to me right now? What you crying about? You good?
I was watching a TV show and it made me cry.
Wow. So would you consider yourself to be emotional, like, or was it just got to you because everything that's going on, you just soaking in everything with the world?
I'm a Capricorn, so I don't really show emotions, but I do have them.
Okay. Are you into zodiac signs heavily, or you just follow yours?
I'm into everything.
Okay. So with you being a Capricorn, what would you say has been your favorite sign so far to,
Favorite? None.
None?
Well, I don't really know. I don't know. I could say, I don't know. Sagittarius, I don't know. Maybe a Capricorn-ish, kind of.
Have you dated a Capricorn before?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
How was that situation with both of y'all being Capricorns?
We vibed because we were a lot alike, I guess, in a sense. But then the things that were different about us were like extremely different. So it didn't work.
So I just Googled right quick because I was curious to see something. Do you know what your match would be? I guess if you was really trying to date based off of your zodiac sign.
What did it say?
It's a Leo. Have you ever dated a Leo before?
Ew, no. I've never dated. Oh, I have dated a Leo. It was the worst.
It was the worst.
Okay, yes. I don't.
Tell us this story, please. Fill us in.
The Leo?
Tori said the worst. Come on, Tori. Slow.
Leos, I feel like I'm chill, laid back, like easygoing. And Leos are the opposite. They're dramatic, obnoxious, self-centered, egotistical. I could go on. and they don't think they're wrong.
So explain the Capricorn then.
So Capricorns, we also do not think we're wrong, but ours comes from a place of facts, and
it comes from a place of facts.
Yeah.
See,
instead of delusion,
So do you feel like theirs come from a place of delusion?
Definitely.
See, do you know that a lion in the jungle literally just sits back and just watch everything that's going on all day while the monkeys and everything else around him is messing with them and so on and so forth?
And do you know that Leos are so full of themselves that they cannot take time to pay attention to the outside world?
Wow. If you had to guess what sign I was, what sign would you say I am?
A Leo.
Oh my God. What gave it away?
Because you're going hard for them.
I'm like, man, she just low-key just cut us all the way off the map. What's another number 1 through 64? Golly.
23.
23. What is your favorite pickup line? What is your favorite pick me up after a stress? What's your favorite pickup line? What's your favorite pickup line? Like what? I guess what is the best pickup line that you've ever heard? I'm sorry. What's the best pickup line that you've ever heard?
Heard?
Mm-hmm. With a guy shooting his shot.
I don't know.
Got you. So I see that there was a typo in this question. What is your favorite pick me up after what is your best pick me up after a stressful day?
Oh, sleep.
Sleep. Okay, you just sleep it off. So did you sleep off that show that you was watching earlier that you was crying about?
No, I got on here after.
For sure. So one more question. 1 through 64.
Let's do 14.
Question number 14 is, what kind of reaction do you give when you get extremely upset? Can people in the comments guess this one?
It depends
On
where I am, for one. Who you are. That's pretty much it.
okay. Must have. Ladies and gentlemen, Natasha, where can they find you at on social media just in case one of these lovely Capricorns or anybody else that's not a Leo want to slide in your DMs after this is over with?
My Facebook name is Natasha Griffin, and my Instagram is NALO and 6 underscores.
Must have. Appreciate you for coming on the show, Natasha. Stop crying over these movies. They just movies. Unless it's a documentary or something, they not real life, girl.
It was for life. You seen that show?
Wow, I have not seen it, but I keep hearing about it.
It's good.
For sure. So I'll check that out. Appreciate you for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, ma'am. So all my liquor connoisseurs, did you catch the recipe yet? Did you catch the recipe? If you did not, don't worry. I got you. Yes, sir. So if you would like to be on Love and Quarantine, hit us up at GVO Nation. That's on Instagram, Facebook, just about anywhere. Okay, we'll get you on the show for you to be able to promote who you are as an individual. Going into the next person, we have Miss Dina. If you're ready, can you please get a thumbs up from you, please? Can I get a thumbs up from you, please? Okay, we ready. So go ahead and let the people know who you are, where you from, and how old are you?
Hi, my name is Cardina, but I go by Dina. I'm from the city. I'm from Detroit, the West Side. And what else did you say? Oh, and I'm 19 years old.
19. I can hear it in your voice. Yeah, hi, I'm Cardina. I go
Yeah.
by Dina. So would you, with being 19, would you consider yourself looking for something serious right now, or what's going on with you romantically?
Honestly, if I'm being real, I'm straight on niggas. But
have you been in a relationship before?
Yes, I have, and that's exactly why I say that.
How many relationships have you been in at the age of 19? Serious relationships. You don't got to count the middle school joints. Serious relationships. Two. What's the longest that they've lasted?
A year and some months.
Okay. So from your dating experience, we finna go a different route with you, right? I gotta treat you like you my little sister or something. What have you experienced romantically that got you saying F these ends?
Okay, first of all, there's a disclaimer. I don't believe that all guys are trash.
Okay.
I just feel like all guys that I have encountered are trash.
What kind of guys do you tend to attract to yourself?
All of them. Like, you would think if they from somewhere different or do something different. No, they're all trash. I'm not gonna lie.
So
and I try not to be one of them, but I'm telling you, not all guys are trash. It's the ones I meet.
So out of these trash little boys that you've been out here messing with, what is the best characteristic, I guess, in one of the trashiest persons that you done dealt with in your past?
One of the best characteristics.
Mm-hmm. Like what's one of the I guess the most favorite things that you've encountered with one of these trash boys in your life?
I would say, and disclaimer. Oh shoot.
You're not old enough to be cussing. You can't be on her cussing like that. Watch your mouth.
Okay. I would say, I would say probably humor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sense of humor. So what do you define as love? Like what do you know what love is in your definition?
I feel I don't really have a definition. I just feel like love is when Love is when you're able to allow someone to like learn and understand you for all that you are, good, bad, and indifferent, and you're also willing to learn and understand them in the same way. And I feel like until you're able to really accept the good with the bad, or even, open up about the good or the bad, you'll never really be able to love the other person because you don't really know them.
Must have. Must have. So would you say that you ready for love at the age of 19? If you was to come across somebody who had themselves together, would you say that you ready for love for real?
I honestly would say I am. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what does I guess the perfect and the ideal guy look like for you?
I don't think the perfect guy exists. I feel like
Oh,
there's
she know a little something. See,
seriously. I don't think they exist. I just feel like there's a perfect guy for me, and that's all that matters.
has there been anybody in your life that gave you the example of what love is? Like, do you look at a particular relationship, rather if it be family member or just somebody that you know, that you look at as an example of? I want something that's similar to that.
Um, Firsthand, I wouldn't say firsthand. I wasn't really raised in like a love family.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say like my godparents would be a prime example.
Okay.
Took them a minute to come back around, but I feel like once you realize that you really can't live without that person, then you know that you truly love them.
Okay. Do you watch
It's not
Lifetime
about you
movies a
just
lot or
wanting to be
something?
with them, but once no, I don't actually. But
Where,
I feel
where,
like
where
once
do you
you're
get all
apart,
this
like never
wisdom at?
really,
I'm trying to find out where did this love knowledge come from with you? Because you a little
you
bit.
know, you know, I've always been told I'm ahead of the game. You feel me? So I just know.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say.
No,
Do,
for
do,
real. It's because I hang out with old people.
for sure, for sure. Do you have you heard of love languages yet? Are you aware of
Yes.
what love? Do you know what your love language is?
Yes.
What is your love language?
I would say I have an even balance of all of them because I deserve all of them.
How many love languages are there out there?
There's a top five. There's actually, I believe there is more, but like what I've learned in school, I study psychology. There's a top five.
For sure, for sure. So look, hey man, if I got any of my little cousins on here, if you got any of your little brothers on here that might be watching, get on the book.
First of all, okay, don't say little because I don't like little boys.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do you like that. I didn't mean to do you like that.
Yeah,
Let
let's
me,
not.
you 19 though. You was born in 2000.
Yes.
Who is your favorite artist out right now? If you
My
was in the
favorite
car,
artist.
if you was in the car going on a road trip and they gave you the aux cord, finally you get the aux cord. Who are you putting on to help with this drive?
I don't know because I don't listen to just one artist. Like, that's not me.
So who would you classify top 3 then?
Of all time, or just like I would be playing like in the car.
Yeah, your top 3. Your top 3, music wise.
I would say as of now, right now, I've been listening to a lot of Janae.
Okay.
Um, Janae. I listen to a lot of Meek Mill on a daily basis. The last person I would listen to would probably be, I don't know. I don't just listen to like 3 people. All my playlists are mixed, so I don't know.
Must
I
have.
listen
Must
to a
have.
nice balance.
I would. I'm gonna try this out right quick because I don't know if this is gonna work for you. Pick a number 1 through 64. I got some questions for you.
44.
Number 44. Uh, are you thrifty with your money or do you tend to spend it on luxury items? This is a good question
No,
for you.
I'm thrifty.
You thrifty? Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and throw out one more.
Um, 14.
Question number 14. What kind of reaction do you give when you get extremely upset?
It's either 0 or 100. So, um, I feel like there is no gray area. Either I'm like really silent or else I'm explosive.
Most deaf.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Look, I appreciate you for coming on here with us grown folks, talking about your
First of all,
love
I
life.
am a grown folks. Your age don't make you grown.
Do
Don't
you
do that.
do you pay your bills yet?
Yes, I do.
What
My
bills do
car's
you
owned
pay?
and in my name.
Okay.
What else?
No, I'm impressed. I must say I'm impressed. If I had somebody about 19, 20, I would definitely be like, yo, you should check this. You should check Dina out because she all right. She got her head right on her shoulders. But I wish you
Yes,
luck.
I do.
I wish you well. Keep doing whatever you're doing to help you be able to see the things that you're seeing at the age that you're at, because you definitely got your head on your shoulders, and I wish you well out there. Now, I can tell you this, and to anybody else who was on the show, if somebody does slide into your DMs, okay, and during this quarantine, you end up having yourself a quarantine baby, we are not responsible for that. All right. But however, if somebody slides in your DMs and you end up engaged with this particular person, make sure you just don't forget about us. All right.
Of course.
Most def. I wish you well. And thank you for coming on to the show.
Of course.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Love in Quarantine. Once again, we are here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Now, we had a couple of technical issues, but it happens, especially with everybody being on the internet right now. Things happen. I got to let some time go by before we shout out this sponsor one more time, because you have to be 21 to partake in these activities. But somebody just sent me that text again and said, bro, what was that recipe that you just put up there on that screen? And well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you probably one of your favorite new drinks that you never even knew that was out there. Here we go. Probably should have made mine before I started the show. It's okay though. We had to get the technical situation started, but it's about that time. I go make me one right now. So we shall return next week, right here at GVO Nation. Yes, that was definitely ginger beer. They talking in the back room. They talking in the back room, asking what was the recipe. We'll talk it up. Don't leave yet if you're in the green room. But if you are not in the green room and would like to be next week or in the upcoming show, whatever, hit us up at GVO Nation. Go over to the website, thegvonation.com, and sign up. And we hope to connect you with some of our friends. And if it ain't one of my friends, hopefully it's somebody else's that's on the show. And if you liked some of these people that was on the show today, I'll post a full lineup in the comments. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we are getting out of here. But one more time, shout out to our sponsor, Courvoisier.